Hi everyone. So I've got something a little bit different today. It's something that I've been kind of looking into for a while, and because this month is the month of my birthday, I figured what better month to do this, to try it out in, than my birthday month. So it's a box I believe originated in America, and they've come over to us. I think it was around 2019 they branched out over into the UK market, and it's a box called StitchFix. So I've got it here and I'm just going to pick it up because there we go. So it's an online styling service that helps you to find your style, update your wardrobe, explore new styles if you want to do that sort of thing. So basically they send you out 5 items of clothing to try out and obviously see if you like them. Now it's quite detailed, so I'm going to kind of go into the whole process first, then I'm going to show you what's inside and I'm going to see if I can try everything on for you so you can see what everything looks like. So basically when you first sign up, you're presented with quite an in-depth questionnaire, or style profile as they call it, and you're asked a few questions first of all, such as obviously what your size is, your clothing size, your preferred fit of certain clothes, so if you like things loose, tight, etc. What your height and weight are, your proportions, what areas of your body you want to show off or cover up. You're also asked if there's any categories or specific items of clothing that you want to avoid. So for example, you might not want to receive any jewellery, any shoes, any accessories, any jeans, things like that. And also styles of things that you like, the type of fit that you like, where you usually shop for your clothes, what your budget is, and then you're also shown a series of photos of different outfits and you can rate them as to whether or not it's something that you would wear. And what that does is it gives them an initial idea of the type of style that you have, the sort of things that you like. Once you've done that, you're then told that a stylist, so they have stylists working for them and personal shoppers, personal stylists, that will put together some options for you. You then receive an email. So I did mine on an evening and I received the email the next day that my stylist had selected some pieces for me. And you then get the option to preview your fix. I think this is a relatively new feature that they've brought in, but basically your stylist selects 10 pieces and you can either choose 5 of those 10 that you want to receive in your box, or you can choose 2 or 3 if there's only 2 or 3 that you like, and your stylist will make selections for you. Or if you prefer a complete surprise, you can just skip that option. I apologise as well if you can hear any noise, it's very windy here. So yeah, if you want a surprise, you can just skip that option and let your stylist pick for you. But then you're sent 5 items in the box, which is right here. So in terms of how it works, it's free to sign up and it's not a subscription service as such. They do have a subscription option, but you can also just send for a one-off box, which is what I've done here. So you pay a £10 stylist fee, and if you then decide that you're going to keep any of the items, that £10 is deducted from the final total of the items that you keep. If you want to keep everything in your fix, you get a 20% discount. But anything that you don't want to keep, you send back to them. So you have a 7-day try-on period, and anything that you don't like, again, or doesn't fit, or doesn't work for you for whatever reason, you send back. They have a prepaid envelope that they send with the box. So you basically just stick that over the top of the original box, repackage everything up and take it to your local post office. I think they allow like Hermes and stuff as well, or the couriers, if you're unable to get to a post office or if there isn't one nearby. So it's a really interesting service, something that I've kind of thought about for a while, and I'm excited to see what's inside. I do know what's inside. I did the preview and I did select the items, but obviously I haven't seen them actually out of the box yet, so I haven't got a feel for the fabric or haven't tried any of them on, anything like that. So all of that side of it is very still quite new and a surprise to me. So hopefully this is going to be very successful, although I'm sure my bank balance won't agree. But let's get into the box itself. So everything's kind of packaged up pretty well. So that's obviously all of the clothes, but there's also a little envelope here which says your stylist thought these would look great on you. And in this envelope there's first of all the postage, the pre-postage label. So I'm going to pop that to the side, keep that safe in case I do need to use it. But there's also information about the items that you've got. So there's an itemized list with the prices for all of the items. So I'll keep that again to the side so that I can refer to that as we're going along. But there's also a little oh hello booklet here. So inside there's a little message from the stylist. So it says, welcome to StitchFix, Gemma. My name is Martina and I'm the stylist who took over in the second part of this fix. Yeah, so there was a different stylist that actually sent me my choices. I can't remember the name of them, I do apologise, but this is from Martina. It's a pleasure to get in touch with you with this first note, and I hope that you have the best time using our personal styling service. You said that you would like to explore your style a bit more. You're in the right place. As mentioned, you would like to branch out from those dresses that you love so much. In this fix, you'll find one of the most popular one pieces of the last year. And then she just gives me some tips for how to style it. And there's also tips for how to style all of the items that are included in my fix. So let's get into everything. I'm really excited to see it all. So I'm just going to try and peel this. As you will all know by now, I'm not very good at this part. There we go. Okay, so this is the first item. Right, let's hold this up. So this is a skirt. As you can see, I'll just step back a little bit. And it's by a brand called Market and Spruce. And it's a printed mini skirt. So it's kind of florally printed in a way. It's really soft material. I wasn't expecting it to feel this soft. It's got little, little ties as well, so you can obviously adjust the fit. Nice elasticated waist as well. I'm just having a look here. So the retail price for this skirt is £36. Now I will be honest, that is a little bit more than I would normally pay for a skirt. However, I am willing to give it a try, so I'm just going to see if this fits. I've brought a couple of items of my clothes with me so that I can obviously just put a different top on, because this is a dress, so I'll just put a different top on to show you this. So I will be back in 1 second. So this is what it looks like on. So it's actually got pockets, which I didn't notice at first. Who doesn't love a good pocket? It's a nice length as well, to be fair. So sometimes with skirts I find that they're a little bit too short and I'm constantly pulling them down. But also because I'm quite short in stature, some skirts can be a little too long. So I like to kind of wear mine not quite high-waisted, but you know, belly button height, if you like. So this is how I'm going to be probably wearing mine. Now the ideas that they've given me to style this are just here. So they tell me to wear it with, again, a plain t-shirt and some trainers, or a nice blouse with some slingback strappy sandals, which is probably what I will do, to be fair. Ignore the tags. So I actually like this a little bit more than I thought. It's really soft, really, really comfortable. And again, it's a really nice length and fit. So it's a possible option. So that was the skirt, that was the first item. And that's again the Market and Spruce Amia printed mini skirt. So that's item number 1. Pop this off to the side. So the next one is a jumper, which is very much needed at this time of the year. So this is by a brand called And Et, I believe, or And Et, and it's a Bardo jumper, Martha Bardo jumper in a nice grey shade. So I like these kind of off the shoulder style jumpers. The tags are getting in the way quite a bit there. There we go. So I think that's going to be really, really cozy. It's the kind of material that's not itchy either. It doesn't feel like it would be itchy. It feels quite similar to this that I've got on actually. And this is £45. Again, a little bit more than I would normally spend on a jumper, but I'm always willing to give things a try in terms of the quality. So let's see what this looks like on. So here it is on. Again, really nice fit and length, and it's very comfortable and very soft. I really like this detail here. I do quite like to show off like my collarbone and my shoulders. So this is definitely perfect for that, but also if it's a bit cold, you can just sort of pull it up a little bit and have it more like a cowl neck sort of style. But I think I'll definitely be wearing it like this. Obviously I've just stuck a pair of leggings on just so that I'm not bottomless in front of you all. But again, there is some styling tips on here. So she's told me or suggested a pair of jeans and some heeled boots, or tucked into a leather pencil skirt, again with some strappy sandals. So just there. So I actually don't like jeans, so I will probably do the second one with the, or I would do the second one with the pencil skirt if I was going to be keeping it, which is a possibility because it does look very nice on, and I like the colour, I like the material, I like how it fits, how it feels against my skin, and the length is nice as well. Was the, right upside down, the Bardo jumper with the nice kind of collar detailing there. So that's number 2. So next up we have another top. So this is by, so StitchFix have their own in-house designers and brands, so they make their own clothes as well, and I believe this is one of theirs from one of their collections. So it's Morvet, I believe that's how you say it, and it's the, I can do it, the Tilly tie front button slubby top. So this is worth £28, and obviously as you can see it's got the tie detailing at the bottom there. Are these working buttons or are they just decorative? No, they look like they're working buttons. And nice little casual piece for that sort of transitional time that we're coming up to, where it's from sort of from winter into spring, should I say. And this would probably work from spring into summer as well. So let's have a look what this looks like on. So this is what it looks like. I think it actually looks better on than I was expecting it to. Obviously I wouldn't wear it with these leggings, I would definitely wear it with something else, but it definitely looks better than I expected. Not too sure about the bulging there, but I like the sleeve detailing, and I like the tie at the front as well. So I'm just going to see what is suggested to wear this with. So some nice kind of smart trousers and trainers, or a long maxi skirt with some boots, which is probably what I would do. I've got a couple of maxi skirts that potentially could work quite well with this if I was going to keep it. So just at the back, obviously ignore the tags, but it's just a nice high neckline at the back, and then it comes down a little at the front. Again, I like it more than I thought I would. Not sure if I'm going to keep it or not, but I guess that will depend on what the rest of the items look like and the overall price. I also feel it's a little bit tight just here. So I do a lot of weight training, so I do have sort of more muscular arms than you might expect for a lady of my size. But as I say, it's a lovely colour as well, such a pretty blue colour, which I'm a big fan of. I don't have a lot of blue in my wardrobe, and I think it would look nice with a little sort of delicate necklace here, just to frame off that collarbone a little bit. So it's a maybe, we will see. So that was item number 3. This, again, the Tilly tie front button slubby top. Nice casual piece. So next up we have, now this is one thing that I sort of asked for because, as I mentioned earlier, I don't really like jeans. I know that's a very unpopular opinion. I just find them very uncomfortable. I have never really found a pair of jeans that fits me properly. I'm not sure if that's because I'm quite short in the leg, but I do have quite defined quadricep muscles, again from the weight training that I mentioned earlier. So it's either they're too long or they're just too tight around my thighs. So I did want some sort of alternative bottom options, if that makes sense. So these are by Mint Velvet, and these are the satin back crepe zip jogger. So here they are. So these do look very nice. I'm not sure if they're going to suit me or not. I like the zip details. Are they actually pockets or are they just kind of decorative zips? No, they're actually pockets, fair play. And obviously I like the tie detail at the front as well. I'll just kind of show you the back. Are they working? No, they're just pocket details but not actual pockets. So at the back, and it also looks like you've got the elasticated bottoms, which I'm not always a fan of, I must admit. So these are £79. Again, a little bit more than I would probably spend on something, but I do know that Mint Velvet are a very high quality brand. So let's see what they look like on. Kind of hoping I don't like them just because of the price. So this is what they look like on. I'll be honest, I'm quite glad. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of these or not. I like the idea of them, I like the style of them, but I'm not a fan of the elasticated cuffs on the legs. I'm not too sure. Let me know what you guys think, if I should keep them or not. I always feel like if you're not sure about something, particularly something that has a price tag to it, you should always kind of go with your gut. Let me just see what the styling suggestions are. So a nice casual jumper with some trainers, or like a shirt and a denim jacket. So that's the suggestions. But again, because these are £79 and I'm not sure, I don't think I will be keeping them, but I'm glad that I got to try them because it's a different style for me. It's not something I would normally pick up in a shop, and so obviously I would never have got to try them had StitchFix not sent them to me. So I'm glad that I got to try, but I think for these it's probably going to be a no. So that was the Mint Velvet satin back crepe zip jogger. It's a mouthful, isn't it? Okay, so that was item number 4. So we have one more to go. This is the one that I was actually kind of excited about the most. So I always wear dresses, like that's my staple thing. Every time I don't know what to wear, I just pick out one of my go-to dresses. So I was kind of wanting to expand a little bit on that. My style is quite, unless I'm working out in the gym, my style does tend to be quite girly, quite feminine. I wish I could pull off the kind of more androgynous look, but it doesn't seem to suit me. But I did want some more options for particularly spring, summer that was coming up. So this is what they sent me. So this is again from their own brand, Morvet, and it's the Angela wrap top jumpsuit. So I'm just trying to find the top of it. Here we go. So I really like the print on this, so I'm just going to kind of hold it up so you can see. It's really pretty blue, yellow, white, flowery print, and it's got this wrap look at the front, which I think will be really flattering. My only worry is if it's a bit too long for me, because again I'm quite short. There's obviously a tie belt as well, and the legs are quite wide as well, which I quite like. So let's see how this looks. This is what it looks like on. It's really comfortable. I really like the print, I like the fabric, I like the fit, and also the length is pretty much spot on. It has pockets. I like the sleeves are kind of 3/4 as well. In other words, I really like it. I wasn't sure if it was going to look like I was kind of wearing a boiler suit, but luckily I don't. I just realised I didn't tell you what the price for this one is, so it's £52. And in terms of styling suggestions, they've said to just wear it alone with pumps and a little handbag, or with a fur jacket and some boots in the more colder months. And that's the thing with this jumpsuit, I think, because it's got the long sleeves and the the longer legs as a jumpsuit does. You probably could wear it in the colder weather as well, whereas some other jumpsuits that don't have the sleeves, which I do own a few like that, are more for the sort of spring, summertime when the warmer weather. But I like how this kind of accentuates my waist as well. I have quite a slim waist, so I like that it kind of pulls it in with the help of, there's a little kind of bit of elastic here that kind of holds you in, but also you've got the tie, which I'm sure you could have either front or back depending on your preference. I can't actually change it at the minute because it's attached, but obviously I think I'm going to be keeping this one. I think this is a roaring success and I'm really happy because this is the one item I was really looking forward to trying on. So, and again, the print is just beautiful. The fabric is buttery soft, all around absolute winner, love it. So that was the final item, which I'm just trying to turn back around for you, but it was the Morvet Angela wrap top jumpsuit, which I absolutely love. I think it's gorgeous. So that is all of the items that they sent me. So on first impressions, I think I'm definitely going to keep the jumpsuit, and I'm thinking the jumper as well, and possibly the skirt. But in terms of what I'm not keeping, I'm not keeping the joggers, even though I'm really glad I got to try them on, so that I know, you know, if there was a chance that it was maybe just to do with the colour or something and I liked the style, I could at least look for things in similar styles. But just for me, I don't think that suits me as well as I would like it to. I think if the legs maybe didn't have the elasticated bit around the ankles, I might have liked them a little bit more. I just don't like that restriction. I never really liked wearing skinny jeans or anything for the same reason, just for that restriction around my legs. So I don't think I'll be keeping those, and the top I'm still not 100% sure on. So I would really love you guys' opinions to let me know which ones you think I should keep. Should I keep the top? Should I not? I'm not sure. And the skirt the same. Should I keep that? So just to kind of give you a recap, we have this beautiful printed jumpsuit, which I'm already going to be taking the tags off. I'm 100% keeping it. So this was £52, but to be honest, I think that's a really good price for how just amazing quality it is, how beautiful the print is, how beautiful the fabric is, the fact that it fits me perfectly. I feel really good in it, and you can't really put price on that, can you? So that's the first, well, that was the last item I showed you, and the first one that's going back in the box. There was then these mint velvet satin back crepe zip joggers, which were worth £79. So in a way, I'm kind of glad I don't like them. Don't think my bank balance would have been too happy with me keeping those. But they're very, very well quality, you know, well put together, good quality piece. The material and everything is lovely, just not for me this time. Then there was the top that I'm still not too sure on, so let me know what you guys think. But this is again from Morvet, but this time it's the Tilly tie front button slubby top. It's a beautiful colour blue. It was just because the arms were a little bit tight on me. I wasn't too sure, but let me know what you guys think. We then had the jumper, which I think I'm keeping as well, and this is from 8ET or 8Et, and Et, sorry. So it's and basically, because A in French is and. So let me just sort this out for you. Sorry, yeah, that top from before was £28. This jumper is £45. I like the colour, I like the material, and I do like how it looks on, but it is a little bit more than I would normally spend on a jumper. So I'm not 100% on it, but I did really like it. And then finally, another one that I'm unsure on, so you guys are going to have to let me know, is the Market and Spruce printed mini skirt, and this is £36. Again, a little bit more than I would normally spend on a skirt, so I'm not too sure about it, but I'm glad that I got to try it on, and I love the material. It's so soft and the fit is really nice too. So that's all of my items. What I also really like is that they do send you the styling suggestions for all of the items so that you can look at the similar styles or if you've already got things in your wardrobe that match, you know exactly what to wear with them. And I like the personalised note from the stylist as well. So in terms of the prices, let me have a look here. So the order total, if I was to keep everything, it would cost me £182. To be honest, I've probably spent that in Primark more than once, but come out with a few more items than just 5, of course. But I feel like with these, you're at least getting the chance to try different styles that you maybe wouldn't normally, different colours, different prints. To be honest, with that jumpsuit, I would never have picked that up ordinarily in a shop, but just seeing the print and seeing the fabric and how it fits me perfectly, I'm so glad that they sent it to me. It's 100% going to be an amazing addition to my wardrobe, particularly my spring summer wardrobe. So I'm very excited to give it its first outing. So £182 if I was going to keep everything is not that bad, to be honest, for the quality of the items. Again, a couple of them are a little bit more than I would probably spend if I was out shopping. So for example, the jumper and the skirt are definitely more than what I would normally spend on that kind of item. But again, the kind of shops that I'm shopping in are a little bit more budget than, say, the brands that these clothes are from. So I usually shop, you know, Primark, New Look, H&M, etc. Although, you know, I do sometimes shop in River Island, and their prices are kind of up at that scale as well. So it's not unheard of for me, it's just not usual that I would spend that much on something like that. But let me know what you guys think, and I will of course be posting a review as I always do. I'm going to try these on again properly in front of a mirror so I can see it myself. I couldn't really see it properly on the camera, but obviously I wanted to get that in so that you guys could see them on. So I'll try them all again in front of a mirror and make sure that I'm definitely 100% on all of them. And then I will put my full review, all my thoughts and things into there. I'll try and include some pictures that I take of me wearing the items as well. Let me know what you guys think of StitchFix. I think I'm definitely going to try them again. Maybe not every month, but you know, okay, if I've got maybe an occasion that's coming up, because you can leave notes for the stylist. So if you've got an event coming up, you can let them know, oh, I've got, you know, a wedding or a birthday party, or I'm going back to work, or I've changed jobs and I have to wear smart casual or whatever. They can kind of select pieces around that as well. So, you know, if I've got anything coming up that I maybe want to try something different for, or if I just fancy a treat, I will of course be revisiting this. Really enjoyed my first experience of StitchFix. I think they've got my style pretty much bang on. Of course, I wasn't expecting to like everything. And I do like everything, it's just that not everything works for me. So even though the joggers don't work for me, I like them. They're a lovely piece, very good quality. The material's great, they're just not for me. But that's not to say that they're horrible. But they've definitely nailed it with the jumpsuit, and of course, because I said I wanted to explore my style a bit more, they've pushed the boat out for me, and that's exactly what I wanted, that's exactly what I asked for. So that's everything that I was going to show you. I'll stop rambling on now. Let me know what your favourite piece is, which pieces you think I should keep and which you think I should send back, what pieces you would keep if it was your fix. And hopefully I'll be able to bring you another unboxing like this in the future as well. Thank you all very much for watching. A little bit of a longer video than normal, but I hope it's been interesting for you, and I will see you all soon. Bye.